Dear students, as with prawns, crayfish and lobsters, a mud crab belongs to the order Decapoda, meaning 10 legs. 1 pair for the swimming, 3 middle pairs for walking, and the first pair of claws for capturing, breaking of food and displays of dominance. Mud crabs lives in estuaries, especially in the waters around mangroves. They make their homes in the mud and can dig burrows up to 2 meters long. They feed on snails, worms, shellfish, small crabs and dead animals. Adult mud crabs can measure up to 20 centimeters across the carapace and weigh as much as 2 kilograms. They can live for about 3 years and their dull brown green blue coloring provides excellent camouflage. These crabs can be found throughout Australia, Asia, islands of the Pacific and Africa. It is distributed throughout the Indo-West Pacific region from the east coast of Africa to the western Pacific, including the coastal areas like India, Southeast Asia, Australia and the western Pacific islands. A female mud crab will attract a male mud crab by releasing a chemical into the water. The male will carry the female to the burrow where after she moults, mating will take place. After mating, the female crab swims to the sea where the water is deeper, cooler and saltier and more suitable for the crab's larva. The larvae drift as plankton into the currents of the sea for about a month. They change into small crab-like forms. Then they swim back to the shallow waters where they grow into small mud crabs. A special type of growth process, regeneration, allows lost or damaged pair to be replaced. These replacements are needed when legs or claws are lost in fights with other animals. Mud crabs are active at night when they search for their food. They feed on snails, worms, small animals and plant material. Mud crabs excrete urine from holes between their eyes. In conclusion, the life cycle of the mud crab, Scylla serrata, is a complex and fascinating process that involves several distinct stages, from embryonic development to larval and megalopal stages, to finally becoming a juvenile mud crab. The crab undergoes several transformations. Environmental factors such as water temperature, salinity, oxygen levels and food availability influence the optimal conditions required for successful development and growth of the mud crab. Understanding the life cycle of the mud crab is important for managing and conserving the species in the wild and for aquaculture purposes, as well as for ensuring sustainable use and protection of this valuable resource. Mud crabs are subjected to heavy fishing pressures. Most crabs are caught in crab pots or dillies. All females must be released unharmed. Taking off one or more claws and releasing is illegal and will not more likely result in death of crabs as it cannot defend itself or eat normally. Shrimp farming sector is facing crisis in recent years. Crab farming is one of the most potential alternative, particularly in these areas where shrimp farming has collapsed.